What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I got a requested topic. It is actually cold out here for a change, so I'm sitting in between calls, and I got a requested topic of I made a video not that long ago talking about how you can make $200 to show up, with the first hour is typically included, and then $100 an hour after that. So let me explain how you can do that, how I've seen that done in two separate occasions, and I'm sure it's definitely available. All you need to do is the following, okay? Or this is what you need to look for. So excuse me. The way you got to do it is, this is going to be not in residential or commercial, okay? This is going to be in what we call industrial. All right, there are industrial companies for refrigeration and air conditioning. Like, for example, I know a company that services a ton of industrial dairy manufacturing plants. I don't know what you call them, processing centers, where they make, cheese and, milk and all that stuff. Stuff that can perish pretty quickly, that can, it can go bad pretty quickly. So if you get into a company like that, there's going to be a position or a spiff that pays you. It may be $200 an hour, it may be $100 an hour, but it's somewhere in there. I've seen it some between $100 and $200 an hour when emergencies happen. So if there is a perishable item in an industrial complex like this, they are going to call you out at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 9 o'clock at night. Doesn't matter. They're going to call you out at some very oddball time when pretty much all companies are typically closed. And you have to be willing to give up whatever it is you're doing at that moment and get in your truck and go and fix the issue, because there is thousands, if not millions of dollars at risk. So that is one example that I have personally seen. There is another one that I have personally seen, which is also in the emergency related. So I'm talking about now server rooms, IT rooms that have huge computers, huge, pretty much, electronics that can produce an enormous amount of heat, that if they get above a certain temperature, it can damage it. I'll give you an example. Was at a company that provided service for one of the biggest companies. I don't know if I can say their name, but if I were to say it, 100% of people would know who that company is. And it was for their server rooms. Now, if their server rooms were to go down, because they're overheating, not only will they lose millions of dollars it may have millions of dollars in computer damage, but they can also have millions of dollars lost in revenue, because that IT room shut down, their software, and now they can't, produce revenue. That's just an example, okay? If their computers are down, you can't process any credit card payments, you can't make any sales sometimes, right? So those are two scenarios where you can make $200 an hour, $200 for the first hour, including, you showing up, and then $100 an hour after that, okay? And again, I have seen it with my own eyes. I've never done it myself, because you can't pay me, or I guess $200 an hour is not enough for me to come out at 2 in the morning, okay? But there's always going to be somebody who's willing to do it, okay? I know, one guy that does that. And one other thing, though, too. Do not think that I mean this is consistent work. No, they may call you out, one time a week, okay, for 3 hours at 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, that's, $400 or $500 extra on your check. But I don't think that there is a position that would be, specifically for that. Okay, I have not seen that happen. Okay, this is typically like, hey, you know what? Who wants to be the emergency tech this weekend? Or this week. It's typically how it goes. And then if you want to raise your hand, oh yeah, I'll be the guy. Somebody may call you out for 3 or 4 hours to fix an issue, and then you make a little bit extra money. So that's pretty much it, y'all. As always, I do like to do recommended topics or requested topics. So if you guys have any more, please let me know. And thanks as always for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.